your boy, Carlos Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This is your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post a new content. What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law. Or I could be like, what Bill Cosby said in his concert, Bill Cosby himself. Now, as ridiculous as some things may sound, there comes a time of desperation when no one's looking that you will give the ridiculous a try. And this is the only reason why I'm revisiting this particular topic, because apparently this is what the fuck has happened. Why in the fuck? Matter of fact, hold on, let me take that back. Why in the lovely fuck will you carry your ass out in some water knowing that, hey, the rip currents are pretty strong? These motherfuckers are here all year long. But you carried your ignorant ass out there anyway. And then what's even more fucked up, that what really pisses me off about this man. Why in the holy hell would you bring your goddamn 8-year-old child out there? Why, motherfucker? But you know what? This is what the fuck they do in the industry. This is what you sorry sick bastards do. But in your goddamn case, yes, I got me another one. But you in your goddamn case, the shit backfired on you. Now, put it like this. If it's a lie, then the goddamn news media, or as Professor Griff used to say, the multi-European devils in action, they told it. But my thing is, why bring your child out there? They say, but now, and so this is what the fuck they said, right? They said, okay, you got the 8-year-old, you got her to safety, but you couldn't, look, you couldn't take care of the 54-year-old. And so I'm just like, okay, so since when has an 8-year-old stronger than a 54-year-old? Somebody talk to me on this one. Somebody answer this motherfucking question on this one. Because if both of y'all is caught up, like they said, don't you think that the 8-year-old would have shown up, would have been so fucking far gone? This was nothing more than a motherfucking sacrifice. And yes, I'm saying motherfucking sacrifice that has gone terribly wrong. And then what's so bad about it? Again, let these motherfuckers tell it. The goddamn wife, what are you with them? Now, I get it. You ain't always got to go everywhere with your damn husband. You ain't always got to go every goddamn where with your wife. But I'm just looking at the simple fact, okay, there's some bullshit here. at the highest goddamn level. This is some motherfucking bullshit here, right? And I was like, now I can't swim worth a damn, right? It's all what the fuck that I can do to be in a goddamn swimming pool. Because anything past 5 feet, because I'm 5'8", barely, right? So anything past 5 feet, I'm not fucking with. And this is in a pool, people. So you already know I'm not gonna fuck with shit out there that's put like this. If it ain't in a pool, I'm not finna fuck with it. And yes, I'm in shape. But you gotta be in like swim shape. And then even then, depending on where the fuck you at in the world, right? That that may come into question. This guy, this guy is roughly 2 years older than I am, right? He's 54, I'm 52. So he would have been 55. And then that's another thing which you actually really got to look at too. This guy died, what, 30 days? He was either 30 days before he turned 55, or it was inside of 30 days of him being 55 years old. This is shit that you actually really got to look at because these motherfuckers in the industry, this is what the fuck they do. They either kill you before your birthday or they kill you like some days after your birthday. But to be perfectly honest, I really think that this shit backfired. It was supposed to go the other way around. And then it's just for the simple fact, the way that this evidence is steady coming up, they making this shit sound like as if he was trying to do a suicide note. Talking about, oh, well, this is the last thing he did before he died. Hey, be happy. Ain't that what the fuck he said in such of a sense? So, again, this is bullshit at the highest goddamn level. And for the motherfuckers that's in there, that's involved, you know, shame on y'all. But I already know y'all don't give three lovely fucks a good goddamn. So for the most part, I really don't know why I said that. But I guess, sometimes when you say shit, you see shit, and then you just like, well, damn. Let me just put this in. Let me just put this in just because I want to put it in, I guess. Right? So, and then I'm listening to one ignorant fucker on goddamn YouTube talking about, well, he didn't die accidentally. He was murdered. And I'm just like, because he spoke against the industry or he spoke against rap music. I said, well, damn, you know what? How many motherfuckers has actually like really spoke against rap music? Ain't none of, or how many celebrities have actually like really talked against rap music? Ain't none of them motherfuckers dead. So what the fuck are you talking about there, Pippin? Right? Just like I said, some people they run their mouth just to run their fucking mouth. And really don't have no goddamn idea on what it is. I'm gonna treat this, put like this, I'm gonna treat this the same way that I treat that I treated motherfucking uh the whole Diddy trial, right? Did it? The only reason why I did it with the trial is because he did something like this. He either didn't do something that they wanted him to do, or he did something that the powers that be or the powers that shouldn't be didn't want him to do. And so this like, well, you know what? You pretty much you too expressive for us to kill you off, in a sense. So you go to trial, we're gonna take some of your money, right? We're gonna put you in jail for a little bit, try to bring your market value down to to a degree, right? So, but in some cases, because let's think about it for a minute, right? Because 9 times out of 10, this shit was probably on the motherfucking agenda. They probably say, okay, we gonna do this that did it first, right? But we gonna let him live. Well, we finna kill Malcolm Jamal Warner, right? That's even if they killed him, right? He could have just said, you know what? But then again, that wouldn't even make sense because if that was, I mean, yeah, it actually makes sense because my thing is, you saved the daughter, but I'm just like, no, that don't make sense. Because I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna come out and say it. The daughter was supposed to die. She was 8 years old, and if you know anything about divine numerology, the number 8 means a new beginning, right? But then again, you got to ask yourself, well, who was the new beginning for? Right? That's what the fuck you got to ask yourself. So I'm just like now. Before all of this shit is over with, watch some new shit come out. Something else gonna come out. They gonna actually really come out and say, oh, well, he wasn't feeling too well. He had medical conditions. I mean, but even if you had medical conditions, why you carry your ass out there in the goddamn water? Was it the MK Ultra that got your ass? Did they tell you to do that? I mean, I'm just like, okay, and motherfucker, I know you listening, right? Because it's I doubt very seriously that your ass is dead. Just like, I mean, I get it, some people may say, okay, well, you actually we don't want to see nothing that goddamn graphic, right? But let's actually really talk about the shit that actually really happened before that actually really happened. Everybody know who Malcolm Jamal Warner is. So you mean to tell me that as popular as this guy was, wasn't a lot of people out there probably trying to get autographs and take pictures and all that kind of shit? Show me some of the pictures before that happened. Oh, my bad. Damn. I probably gave away something. Because I'm gonna tell you something about motherfucking YouTube. We already know who the fuck they're governed by, right? And I already know, even though according to my screen, ain't nobody watching this shit right now, right? But I know better. They may wait until this shit is over with, then they'll watch it, and then watch some pictures come up with him and other people on the beach before that shit happened. Right? And no, I'm not a part of that shit. You know, so don't sit up here and be talking about, damn, the crazy uncle, he in on it too. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm just telling you what these motherfuckers do. Right? Because who's to really say that the video that he did was actually like the last video that he actually did before that shit happened? I mean, because I've done videos before on my phone. Matter of fact, this right here is on my motherfucking phone, right? But I really, I get it. But unless you had an old camcorder, right? Ain't no time and date on that shit, right? These motherfuckers they can actually really tell you the goddamn thing. So just like I said, this is bullshit at the highest goddamn level. These motherfuckers is lying. They done lied. And then it's just for the simple fact, it's like what I said earlier. Why you got your goddamn 8-year-old baby out there? You got your 8-year-old child out there knowing how fucked up that damn water is. But you got your child out there. Or at least this is what the fuck that they saying. You, as a father, you should have had better sense than to put your child out there in such dangerous adversary. But then again, it's like what I said. This is what the fuck they do. They sacrifice motherfuckers. And this is nothing more than a sacrifice went bad. This shit backfired. And I'm only saying this because I'm just going off of what the fuck that the multi-European devils in action has said. But then again, I'm gonna stop saying that because some blacks act devil too. Right? So that's all what the fuck I gotta say on that. Now, let's talk about this motherfucking Aries Spears and Ice Cube's motherfucking feud. Let me tell you something, Ice Cube. Everybody is not gonna like your motherfucking music. Get over it, motherfucker. You all up in the air about one motherfucker. Really? Okay. Somebody is not irrelevant anymore. A lot of you motherfuckers may say that it's Aries Spears. Cause I didn't watch some of the videos, I didn't watch some of the comments, right? And then the motherfuckers are like, well, Aries Spears ain't ever been that damn funny. Well, this is what the fuck, this is where the fuck the problem comes in at, right? The shit was never about Aries Spears. It was about motherfucking goddamn Ice Cube, right? But then you ignorant motherfuckers, y'all will take that and be like, oh, well, he wasn't that damn funny no way, right? Aries Spears is pretty much like me. I'm East Coast biased. I could care. I really don't care that much for West Coast music. But for me, you either put it like this. For me, it's either East Coast or down south. I just like I say, Snoop Dogg ain't a song out there that he got that I actually really like or would motherfucker dance to. It's just like what my homeboy said years ago. That motherfucker smoked up all his rhymes. Right? He done smoked up all his rhymes. This motherfucker can't rap a motherfucking Christmas present as far as I'm goddamn concerned. Looking like an old ass woman. Right? So, again, and it's not just Snoop Dogg. I don't like Gorilla Glue or Glorilla. I don't like Megan Thee Stallion. I don't like Nicki Minaj. I don't like none of these motherfuckers that's out here now calling themselves trying to rap, and all what the fuck they gonna do is shake their titties, shake their fake ass booty, right? And thinking that they doing something, right? And then some motherfucker be like, well, we getting sales. Yeah, because the motherfuckers that's buying y'all's tickets and going to y'all's concert, they stupid. And then if you motherfuckers actually really doing anything, if you going to anything that has anything to do with Cardi B, with that fake ass, y'all might want to watch, because if she's shaking too tough, that booty juice or that fake booty juice is gonna hit one of y'all in the motherfucking face. Then what? Right? So everybody's entitled to their motherfucking opinion. I just told y'all mine, but I'm the crazy uncle. So ain't nobody finna come after the crazy uncle. Right? And then if you do come after the crazy uncle, just know that this is some shit that you really don't want. Last order of business. This whole thing about Shaquille O'Neal and AKA Grimace from motherfucking the McDonald's characters, right? Apparently he don't like what the fuck RG3 had to say about motherfucking Angel Reese. Talking about RG3. You better not say nothing else about Angel Reese. Because if you do, I'm gonna punch you in the face. And then what did motherfucker RG3 come out? Motherfucker, you look like a goddamn vending machine. Right? And then I'm just gonna add on to it. Motherfucker, you ain't quick enough to catch nobody. I can slap your big ass right now in the face. You won't be able to catch me. And then if you do, all the fuck I'm gonna do is just throw down a cheeseburger or cheeseburgers, and then your big ugly ass gotta make a motherfucking your big ugly ass gotta make a motherfucking decision. Goddamn Grimace from the motherfucking McDonald's characters, right? Just know you gonna make that you gonna stop chasing me, and you gonna eat them goddamn cheeseburgers that I just threw down for your bitch ass. Why the fuck you think RG3 said that you look like a goddamn vending machine? Cause he already know you too big, you too fucking clumsy. You probably can't even run 30 yards without you motherfucking falling down. Y'all need to learn to leave these people alone. This is their goddamn opinion. These are grown ass folk. But apparently, it ain't registering for whatever fucking reason. But I know the damn reason. You some bitches are way past Pluto. Or what I like to call the next Tuesday motherfuckers. But then, Shaq, I look at it like this. I understand why you motherfucking protecting Angel Reese. You trying to fuck, right? We all know what the fuck you said on her goddamn podcast. And then even me at the time, I was defending you. And then in a sense, if you want to fuck her, then hey, by all means, go get you some young pussy. At least she's tall enough, unlike the woman that you was married to. That motherfucker was shorter than me. But then when your ass is named Shaq, right? Or that's your name shortened, And I'm finna do a Umar Johnson. That's your name shortened. That's your name shortened, right? 9 times 10, Angel Reese probably like pulled your drawers down and be like, "Oh, I know why they call your ass Shaq. I'm gonna do that again, right?" So, but once she pulled your drawers down, once she pulled your ass or your drawers down, she was like, "Oh, I know why they call you Shaq, right?" That's all what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say on that one. So, hey, look, it is what it is. This is the crazy uncle talking. This is my goddamn. This is how I see it. I wish any of you bastards would come to me with some bullshit, talking about popping me in the face. Dog, I ain't gonna say too much, but just know this: I'm a 21-year Army vet. I can see your ass coming before. I can see your ass coming miles away. This ain't what the fuck you want, people. I'm just telling you that right now. And then Ice Cube, son, you can shut the fuck up. You can put like this. Since you're a junior, look, go sit your ass down, go get your coloring book and start motherfucking coloring. Right? So, with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door, cross street, round the corner, Paul's Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. And we gonna holler at y'all.